Good afternoon, viewers of YouTube. My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto Consultants, here to break down some crypto news with you, some trading strategies, and just today in my video I'm going to take a really level-headed approach, comparing and contrasting two of China's more popular coins. As most of you know, I'm a Neo fanatic. I love everything about the platform. I think it's one of the most progressive and has the most potential. But I'm a true investor at heart. I don't like to get too emotionally attached to any investment and will look for opportunities wherever they are. So I posted yesterday about QTUM, and I thought their mainnet was releasing today, but actually it's releasing tomorrow, which is great because now I can talk to you guys about it and see what their platform aspires to be. So to start out comparing and contrasting, let's talk about the current technologies of each platform. As most of you guys know, Neo released their updated smart contract virtual machine on August 8th, and it supports multiple programming languages, and there is plans for in the future to support most of them out there. So it creates an ease of use for developers. QTUM basically has nothing. They only have a testnet out right now, but as I said, the mainnet is releasing tomorrow, so we could see a price pump with that. So let's talk about what their mainnet aspires to be. So it aspires to be basically a hybrid of Bitcoin technology, Ethereum virtual machine, and their own technology dabbled in to make everything work correctly. So let's talk about what this technology is and how they plan to use it. So they plan to use an upgraded version of Bitcoin's blockchain that includes both SegWit and decentralized governance protocol called DGP. DGP is developed by QTUM, and it allows the blockchain to adjust to parameters without a hard fork, which is one of the hardest things with the Bitcoin blockchain, is hard forks happening and not getting the community to decide on a hard fork. So that takes that solution out of there. And QTUM will also use the Ethereum virtual machine for their smart contracts, and they're using this because it's one of the most used out there, has the most testing, and the Bitcoin blockchain and the Ethereum virtual machine will communicate together through an account abstraction layer, which is developed personally by QTUM. The AAL is not only great because it merges the two technologies, but it doesn't limit QTUM to just the Ethereum virtual machine. Other virtual machines may be used. Maybe Neo. If Neo does outdo Ethereum, we will definitely see Neo's smart contracts ported over to QTUM. So let's talk now about their significant investors. Not really much has been announced on the Neo side. There is a major company, Fosun Capital, which is a major conglomerate in China, has been confirmed to be invested in On-Chain, which is a subsidiary of Neo. So QTUM does seem to have a lot more investors. I'll post the list right now and go over it. Anthony D'Orio, he's the co-founder of Ethereum. Chen Wixing, founder of Didi Chuxing, they beat Uber in China. He's a billionaire. Jeremy Gardner, co-founder of Augur. David Lee Kuo Chen, co-founder of Left Coast and Labai, and you guys can read the rest. Multiple people on there. So the investor side goes definitely to QTUM as of right now. So let's talk about influence from each side of the world. It seems like Neo definitely has more Western influence, and Westerners are more interested in Neo, and you can just see that from the trading volume and previous trading volume. QTUM, on the other hand, enjoys a lot more from the Eastern world. They've recently been listed on a Korean exchange, which has significantly increased their Eastern interest. So let's talk about the independent development contributors. As most of you know, the city of Zion is very active within NEO. They've already been developing multiple tools, applications on top of NEO and for NEO. QTUM doesn't really have at all a independent developer group or person. Most of the development is done by the founders of QTUM and within GitHub. So now let's talk about the community interaction. NEO developers and leaders don't really communicate with the NEO community besides posting, meetups. Communication is lacking, and that is one of the things I dislike more about NEO. In my personal opinion, the developers are having their nose down and working on the virtual machine and the applications and platform and don't have time to sit around and talk. But it is nice to be known you're noticed as a community, and QTUM's foundation has done that very well. They're constantly in Slack channels on Reddit, talking with their community, making sure the community needs are met. So there's definitely pros and cons to each. NEO definitely has the smart contracts virtual machine. Their technology is way ahead of QTUM. QTUM has more investors. NEO has more independent contributors. So pros and cons of each. In my personal opinion, I think there's going to be a place for both of these platforms in the future. As I said before in previous videos, there is no way that one blockchain or one platform will be able to hold the entirety of humanity's data. So multiple blockchains are going to have to work together. And I think QTUM and NEO will both have a place in the spot. So viewers, I thank you for taking the time to watch my video comparing and contrasting two of these popular cryptos. Got to take a hit before I get out of here. I'm sure you guys saw that sitting there. Well, viewers, have a great evening. I'm Tyler, and I'm out.